In 1965, the American folk music revival operated on a strict moral code. Music was supposed to be a participatory, anti-commercial exercise built to unify people around topical political causes. Sitting squarely at the top of this hierarchy was Bob Dylan. With an acoustic guitar and a harmonica strapped to his neck, he had been crowned the Acoustic King, the designated voice of a generation. But Dylan hated the crown. People constantly demanded that he tell them what to think and where to stand. He refused to act as a static Woody Guthrie jukebox, grinding out protest songs on command. The irony was suffocating. A movement built to challenge the rigid political establishment had developed its own rigid dogma. To stay in their good graces, you had to follow their rules. And Bob Dylan was done following rules. On Sunday evening, July 25, 1965, thousands of dedicated purists sat on the grass at the Newport Folk Festival. They were waiting for their hero to deliver another set of earnest, unadorned truth. Instead, Dylan walked out sporting the London look. He wore a loud polka-dot shirt, a black leather jacket, and scuffed Chelsea boots. Then he revealed his real weapon. Instead of his familiar acoustic, he strapped on a sunburst Fender Stratocaster electric guitar. Backed by a full rock band, Dylan launched into a blistering set. Almost immediately, a large portion of the crowd responded with visceral, deafening boos. People have spent decades debating whether the crowd was upset about a poor audio mix or the sheer volume. But the hostility ran much deeper. By plugging in, Dylan had committed ideological treason against the very community that made him famous. Unfazed by the backlash at Newport, Dylan immediately returned to the recording studio. He was ready to replace the illusion of community with loud, abrasive individualism. The sessions that produced his next album, Highway 61 Revisited, were fast, loose, and largely improvised. Dylan workshopped the arrangements directly on the studio floor, burning through takes until the band found a groove. He recruited Mike Bloomfield, whose blues guitar playing provided the raw attack the new sound demanded. The defining texture of Like a Rolling Stone was an accident. Al Kooper, who wasn't a keyboard player, snuck into the session as a guest and fumbled his way through chord changes on a Hammond organ. Dylan loved the chaotic energy so much, he pushed the organ up in the final mix. The lyrical substance underwent a dramatic shift. Dylan abandoned topical protest songs in favor of surreal, spiteful poetry directed inward at the hypocrisy he saw in the people around him. By slamming the raw electricity of Delta blues together with the dense imagery of French symbolism, he dismantled every rule about what serious music was supposed to